So out of this building, there's an engine sound right as I start talking. Out of this building though, like whenever I walk by here, whenever I'm sitting over by here, there's that sound that you just heard. If you can hear it, it's like every time I'm walking by, or every time I'm just like sitting here, it'll be going off synced at synced moments. It's been doing that a bit as I've been sitting here. And then it'll just go off randomly in between or whatever, but it'll sync up a bunch of times. It's synced, just like the train horns do and things. There's lots of things sync. Everything around, I guess. It's just always doing that though. I don't know what it is. It's some sound coming out of it, out of the building. It's just like. I think they got stalkers driving behind me and stuff. And over here, I think there's like these two red cars back there. I don't know if you can see them. There's two red cars back there and a red semi. They look like stalkers back there. Just a bunch of red cars together. Once again, the moon looks higher than the sun. The sun is like down here, and the moon, they're about even, but like the top part of the moon is lit up. The bottom part is the quote unquote shadow. But the sun is like lower than the moon, or like level with it or whatever. It's not higher than it. It's not up here. It's down here. How does that work? There's a white car right when I step onto the path. There's this girl behind me with the red coat, and she like was walking the other way when I was walking up to the path, but she like walked by me earlier and she was like singing as she walked by me, and then wasn't singing like before or after that. She was just like tra la la or whatever the fuck. She's like singing just some gibberish as she walked by me, and then wasn't singing anymore. There's two whiteys meeting at the train tracks. There's a black car as the silver car pulls up. There's another black car that was like coming around the curve on the road as the silver car drove out, and then there's another silver car when he pulls up. That's right here where he pulls up. There's another black car that just turned right now. It's coming this way, getting my way. There's another black car turning over there as it drives by me, and it had a 77. Most of these cars, there's a whitey with this car. There's a 99 whitey. Silver car turning as a silver car drives by me. Bro, I just found your channel through your King Jr. when you went on King Jr.'s channel. Looks like you see the same things that I see from your videos. That's 22. Oh, there's someone walking out over there. With a red shirt. I'm getting in a car. And it started right as this car like stopped a turn. And it's pulling out behind me now as it's turning in front of me. Oh, it's backing up again. Or it's going forward again. He's like backed up and then drove forward again and parked again. That's stupid. This car turning behind me is probably a bot. I don't know. Here comes another silver car. I've been seeing a bunch of silver cars on this street. Is it another one? There's someone that had an 88, and there's someone with red pants crossing the street over there. Looked like he was synced with the 88. He's just getting up to the street right as it drives by me. And then he's got a red shirt at the center of the street and a black truck. Yeah, I've been seeing like all black and silver and white cars since I started recording. That was turning at the corner of that building. Was it a stalker? is turning as I walk by the red pants lady that was crossing the street with the other car. What are they, stalkers? They do all types of creepy shit. Especially at night and like early in the morning. That's when the real lurkers are out here. They're just like doing a bunch of silent, creepy shit. I saw a car turn over there. It was probably a stalker way down the street. It's right when I step on the street. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I just use gang stalking because it like when people search for gang stalking, then they'll find real videos instead of the shills. But I mean, they are a gang of stalkers though, so I call it cult LARPing. Sink snorters. This black car just turned right now. He's driving up the street and he's turned right there. And that dog might be stalking me, I don't know. They always got dogs barking synced out here, which is evident on many videos. They just start and stop barking synced like robots. I've recorded it a bunch of times. It's always happening. Usually they're far away and you can't really hear it on video, but there's a few times where I caught it. It's really obvious. They're robot stalker dogs. There's a white SUV coming behind me. And it's at the corner of the house. And there's another white SUV that just drove in front of me. It's a white truck. There's another white SUV driving in front of me way up at the street, at the end of the street. And there's gonna be another white SUV when he gets over there, man. There's two red trucks when he got over there. There's gonna be a white SUV right now as he turns in front of me right at the sidewalk of the street. Nope, but he did turn in front of me right there, so. Here comes a white SUV. This cat just walked in front of me right now. I don't know. It seems like stalkers. He's got a 93. He's got a B93. And there's a white SUV driving in front of me when he pulled up to stop at the intersection. And there's more stalkers, I think, up there. I think there was a white SUV when he got over there. And this truck is coming out right after he gets over there. And it seems like stalker. And there's a UPS when he drives out on the street. Where'd this cat go? I saw him come back out. There's a dog barking right now when I walk up the street. Oh, he's over there. He's barking right at that moment though. Seems like a stalker dog. They're coming out and letting him in right now when I get across the street. They're coming out the door and being like, "Come in, quit barking." They're always doing that. It's usually when I walk by the house. There's a silver truck in front of me. There's a silver car drives by me. And probably more stalkers. This car's his taillights right now. He's doing a lot of far away shit, but then when I get to the street, there's gonna be a white truck right there. Something like that. This is 2 silver cars in front of me right now. There's a truck coming up behind me right now. These 2 silver cars. This is a black, green truck. This is a white truck. This is a white car with the white truck. This is a white truck with that car looks synced up next to me. This white truck is turning in front of me right now. Here comes this car right now, 229. Here comes cars. That silver car and a black car. This car is just parking right now as I walk behind it. It's a tan car, I think. Sun's in my eyes, I can't see it. This is a white car right now. This is a white car right now. This kids on bikes right now. This is a white truck right now. This is FedEx right now. There's another FedEx turning over there at the same time as the FedEx drove by me. He was turning at the intersection, but I didn't see him until after he turned. Ridiculous. That car was right there. It's another black car, and it just seems like a stalker. This white car seems like a stalker with this truck turning out in front of me at the same time with the 88 license plate, and it's driving by right there, the edge of the river. These look like stalkers. This is turning right as that white van drove by me. This looks like another stalker. It's like a lot of stalkers. This looks like a lot of stalkers. And then he started turning right when I got to the curb. This blue and red car, I think. I don't know. Probably right at the corner there. There's a red car turning in front of me as that red car drove by me, and then this car is turning in front of me right there. And this white car is coming out, and he's another stalker. He's turning out here at the corner of the building. I've documented enough for eternity. Like, I don't even have, that was a black car and another black car right there. I don't even need to document anymore. The other kid, the white, the kids on the bikes in the white. I've documented enough for 3 lifetimes. I'm kind of tired of it. But it just keeps going, and they just keep doing different things. And this is crazy. I'm completely surrounded by them. There's nobody real around me that I can tell. This white SUV just pulled up, and there's a blue truck and a red car and a blue car. And then is this a bot and a white car? He's meeting another white car, and there's another white truck pulling up at the other side of the roundabout. And then there's more white cars, and they seem synced up with the other white cars. And there's just this 99 car pulling up right now. And there's a tan car turning in front of me over there. There's just a bunch of stalkers around me. Too many to record. And this car just turned right now like a stalker. I wasn't expecting him to turn. And there's a white truck behind me right now. Is this white SUV drives by me? Are they stalkers? I'm gonna sit somewhere in the sun. The loud truck behind me, this white truck drives by me, you know. This looks like Whitey right now, and this guy with the red shirt right now. right there, right at it. They're getting in a white truck right now. His car is pulling up right now. This car has one light. I think it's the guy with the red shirt. Is it? This is 86, I think, and that's white, and that white is taking off right now. There's a guy sitting on his bench with a red shirt. Is it because I'm looking for a bench in the sun to sit on? I don't know. Probably. They're just assholes like that. This is a 666 truck. He's like, he missed the door a little bit. He's like right after it. Pretty much right there, the edge of the door. Been accused of something. Apparently. They always drive by right here. Just go look at every video I've ever made. They drive by at all the same places, like right there, that corner where you just drove by. And right here, this corner, this truck is driving by. This looks stalkered up right there. There's a white truck over there. There's someone walking out. They're gonna get in the white car right now when I walk up on the sidewalk. Most retarded thing ever. Wow. You whiteyed me again. Two black cars at the crosswalk. And this car is backing up right now. And it's a tan truck with a white car. And then there's this white car. And then there's this white truck here. There's this white car parking over here now. They're gonna open the door right now. I knew it. I knew they were gonna open the door right there. And then they're gonna close this door right here. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. Then she's gonna open this door right here. I knew it. See? Two, and there's someone coming out right now. think she went in the other building door or something. This looks like two silver cars. It cracks me up how random they are. And like this guy is right here. There's a whitey, and there's someone walking out right now. There's another whitey when I walk up to the door. It's parking right now. Right across the street from me.
How's your day going? Thank you. You have a blessed evening.
I think it's like a terrorist watch this thing, and also some people's. I think it's like multifaceted. Because I definitely get the vibe from some people that they're forced to do it, and they don't like to do it, and they're like nice to me, and they just look like embarrassed every time I see them talking. They just look like they don't want to do it. Like I've seen a lot of different people like that, and it's like every time I see them, and then some people do that, but then they're a dick eventually or whatever. But I think it's like multifaceted. Or like maybe they're not forced to do it, but they started it thinking it's something else, and then they realize what it really is, and they don't want to do it anymore, but they signed a life contract. I don't know what's going on. But then other ones, they love doing it. They think it's hilarious. He's getting to the intersection right now, and then there's other whiteys. And then there's another whitey turning out as the first whitey drove behind me. He's got the loud truck. And then they're gonna make synced power tool noises as I walk by here. Yeah, I don't know who did this to me. There's a whitey right now. I don't know when it started. I don't know if it's been my whole life. I know it's been going on a long time before I didn't even know what was happening. I think they're making the sync power tool noises. I just saw a whitey way down the street, I think. Way at the end of the street. There's just a white SUV driving by right when I turn on the sidewalk. It probably was a whitey. Because they do that. The silver car is backing up as the black car starts to drive through the intersection. They sync with each other. He's turning in front of me as I walk up to the street now. I'm not there yet, but kinda. Oh, here comes another car right now, though. And there's a tan truck right there. And there's another car driving behind back there. Another silver car. The black car now. And then there's another car starting with the silver car as they open the black car door. There's someone coming out with a red shirt as the silver car starts to back up, coming out of the black car. When he's turning next to me and taking off out of the parking lot. And then they're closing the door on the black car now at the curb. The silver car is taking off in the corner of the building. Do you see, I don't know if you're still in here, Hoodie, do you see synced animals? Like synced birds and synced cats and dogs? Squirrels, because I do all day. And synced bugs. There's an engine sound right now, and there's a white car, and there's this guy on a skateboard that I always see stalking me, and he's turning around. I walk up to the curb. And this white car, I think he's going, I don't know. I think he was stalking me again when I got across the street. And there's two silver cars ahead of me, and oh, is this gonna be a sync dog? Maybe I can catch the sync dog. Another one. I didn't really catch the sync cat. He walked out in front of me before I could zoom in on him. So you probably can't see the sync cat. He was synced though. Just like every cat that I see. What? I think that car started to back up when I walked by the dog, but I don't know. There's a white car driving forward behind it, a white SUV. Looks synced with it. There's a black car right now, and this black car is starting to turn and drive forward right now. This is a white car. This has a 93. There was a white car in front of me at the center of the street. There's a guy walking up when I get across the street. There's someone with a red shirt walking up now. And there's a white truck behind him and a white SUV. And 2 red cars just drove in front of me right after that. And then I think that was 2 blue cars, and then the second one was sinking with a white truck that's sinking with a white van at the other corner of the intersection. And they're the stalkers. And someone else is walking out behind her on the street way back there as she walked out again. I think he has a blue shirt on. There's always sinking a person with a red shirt and a person with a blue shirt together. Yeah, she has a blue shirt on. There's a white car in front of me and the car drives by me with the red shirt. Yeah, they're on every block. They're everywhere. There's no direction I can run in where they're not gonna be, and if they're not, they'll be there soon. Like I used to delivery drive, and then I would take a turn. Like I haven't owned a car since I figured this shit out. Hey, here's a state trooper right now. So I was delivery driving though, and like I would take a random turn that they weren't expecting. Like usually when I go a place, I'll go the same route, but like I would just take a random turn and go a different way, and there would be no stalkers for like the first few blocks, and then they would catch up to me. Is that a stalker right now? I think I've seen them stalking me before, but not usually, or not like, I don't see those trucks ever really. But I think they've probably been stalking me before, if I remember right. It was right there, so probably right. That first white car had a C33 license plate. It's a black and a silver truck, it looks like. There's a white truck over there right now, this black truck. A lot of these trucks look suspicious. They're just always doing shit that like just all around me, like way ahead of me. Like I can't talk about and record everything. That's white there. This is white here. Semi. Now. And there's a red car pulling up at the same time as the red semi. It's the red stalkers again with the red semi. Every time I see a red semi, there's either a red car or a blue car sinking with it. Or not every time, but most of the time. Here comes a FedEx right now. There's a white car right now. There's a white truck right now. I think that was a tan car over there. This guy's laughing at his FedEx. He thinks it's funny. He's laughing at me. seen a lot of suspicious black cars. There's a tan car with a red shirt right now. Button as the white truck turned in front of me. I think it had one light, and that's a tan stalker, and this is another tan stalker over there. There's a tan stalker drove by me, and then he kind of missed that corner, but he tried. And then she's walking in the door of the building right there after hitting her lock button synced. And that's a white. That's another white at the other side of the crosswalk, and they're coughing behind me right as it drives by me. They seem synced with it. Seems like a lot of sync things are happening again. Just like every time I record. Is this a blue car? I think it was a dark blue car, I couldn't tell. Looked like two blue gang stalker cars. They'll just pick a color. Like I've just seen like a bunch of green cars syncing up before. This is random with it. It's like, we got a bunch of green cars over here. Send them all together right at this intersection. There's the other car over here. Is it a stalker? There's someone like singing over here at the same time that it's driving by me, and this car is turning around. Seems synced. Just saying. Yeah, but they do physically hurt you with the directed energy weapons. I mean, I don't get like burns and shit like other people get. That's physically hurting you. But it's just really sick what they do. It's like an attack on your whole nervous system. This car with the 88 and the dim headlight, and this car pulling up right now, and then there's a white truck behind this car, and this car is turning out as it drives in front of me. And then there's this car with the white truck, and then there's this car turning on right now. Is there another one? And there's this car with this car. There's a black and a silver car, and then there's a white SUV. And there's more of them. This is an 84. Oh, it's an 84. This yellow car is a stalker with the white car. They just drive by each other at corners of the intersection. And then like they just do all kinds of shit. Just go watch all my videos. I explain everything. I break it all down. They do a million things. There's a blue car driving by over here. As that blue car started to drive forward. Yeah, they also use Wi-Fi signals like radar. It's like they can see things in 3D with Wi-Fi signals. Like on, there was a car hitting their lock button over there as those whiteys drove by me. Like on the end of the Dark Knight, when he's using the Wi-Fi signals, that's real technology. And that's how they sync up sound effects outside of my apartment with me moving around and opening my eyeballs and shit. And maybe they have implants in me where they can see through my eyes or something. Just all types of shit. It's just a bunch of technology just to stalk me retardedly with red and blue cars at the same time. Fucking gang stalking, yep. The car is turning out right now, the blue one. Another blue car turning behind me. It might have been synced with the other blue car getting to the intersection in front of me. I don't know. But someone was walking out of the building right as it turns with a red shirt on. And there's a car turning right now. I think it was a tan car. I don't know. And then, like, he hit his blinker at the corner of the building, and a white car drove out at the same time in front of him. They always hit their blinker synced, turn it off synced, and hit their brake light synced, and let off of their brake light synced, and turn synced, and straighten out on the street synced if they don't turn synced. They're just addicted to the sync, to the synchro powder. They can't stop. A car just drove behind me, and there's someone walking behind me at the same time. Someone's walking out right now. There's a white car turning over there. There's a bird flying over her. She walks in front of the car, probably synced. Just came down and flew right over the car. There's a white car turning in front of me as I walk by the car. There's a tan car. As the other whitey turned, there's a tan car driving out. "24 cars? That's crazy. Just like in a row? Just 24 white cars in a row? Whitey. This car has a 22. And what's this one? There's a whitey. Alright, he's just turning right when I step on the sidewalk. It's a black truck. So you're gonna be in a silver car right now. Oh. I was walking by a parked white truck. Was he syncing with that? Maybe. They do that. So maybe. I don't know. I'll never claim to know if I don't know, but like right now I know. Like I know about this one. I know this is one. And that's a black and a silver car over there. I know that. They were stalkers. There's someone, there's a guy on the skateboard again, right? There's a white car drove by me. And then he's meeting another white car. And this car has a half a tail light that's turning over there, and he's turning right there. And there's all a bunch of stockheads. Every car, pretty much every car out here. Stockhead. I can't tell who's not a stockhead. But this is a stockhead. This car pulling out right now is a stockhead, I bet. Coming out of the drive-thru right now. And there's another car turning as he drives out, and he's probably syncing with it or something. Hey, thanks, man. Nobody else wished me a happy President's Day. I went to the library and they were closed. It's like, why are you closed on President's Day? Even the president doesn't care about President's Day. Nobody gives a fuck about President's Day. Oh, there's someone walking up. They're gonna meet me at the intersection. She didn't meet me at the intersection. She turned before there, but there's a tail lift taking off right now. There's a cop right now. He's just sitting here staring at me. He's mesmerized by me. He's stopping right now. He's hitting his brakes. Oh, he just went again. He just hit his brakes right here. And then I heard a banging noise over there at the same time, I think at that construction site. And here's a white truck. Uh, 24 in a row. I've seen times where I'll see a bunch of like a bunch of cars the same color. I don't know about 24 of them, but that's a lot. But like there will be a bunch of red cars and then another wave of red cars and then another wave of red cars. Tan car, and there's an engine sound or some type of sound effect going off right as he drives. And this car is right here, and it has a 64. Is it a stalker? This car's lights just turned on. Is it a stalker? There's another car turning on behind it at the sidewalk. There's a car with one light right now. And there's an 884 with the one light. And there's a white SUV in front of me over there right now, way down the street. And this is a stalker. Got the 88 and the 84. What? I'm recording stalkers. Stalkers. Yeah. A lot of them. Are you stalking me? Are you stalking me? Are you stalking me with your 77, Whitey? Was that a stalker honk? "24 in a row, bro. A good way to show others this. Just find an area. This is a dead end road. It's hardly used." Yeah. When I walk on the side streets, it's really obvious. And when I walk at night, it's really obvious. Like when there's a bunch of cars on the street, it's harder to see. But then when I walk on these streets, there's like people getting in their cars right next to me and stuff. Starting lawnmowers right next to me. It's just really obvious. I think that car was syncing with another car that was parking in front of me way down the street, but I didn't see it park until it was already fully parked. And then there's a white truck turning in front of me right when it got to the intersection, even further down the street that you can't even see. But I saw it. When you're using corrupt AI technology and on these human hologram hybrids that are not even real, once these human hologram hybrids get rounded up, you'll be the only one in your town. So do you mean like if I touch their car, my hand will go through it? Is that what you mean? Or they're like, they live people? What do you mean by holograms? Bunch of black cars and a white car and a red car. They look synced. This guy's got a red shirt, and he's sinking up in his truck over there a few times. And there's someone with on a red shirt on a bike right now as this car drives through. A child with a red shirt on a bike that's gonna sink on me. The guy with the red shirt is going in the door of his house right now. His parents just yelled at him, and he said, "What?" right as I walk by him, when I get across the street. Another child gang stalking me. With a red clown shirt on. Being used like a puppet. A sick human trafficking game. Run by human traffickers that go to Epstein Island. I think someone's making a sound in this garage next to me, and this car is turning behind me, and there's a white SUV driving by. At the same time, they turn behind me. And then is this one? It's got an 84. It's right at the corner of the house. Right before I get up to the street. And then there's a car right at the street. What's this car? A white truck. Ooh. 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 That white truck was in a hurry. Well, like they live, but they can appear and disappear. I don't know. Hey, did you see that white truck honking me? He was in a hurry. There's a loud silver truck behind me. Is he a stalker? I don't know, because I don't know who's not a stalker anymore. He might have just been a loud silver truck. I don't know if him or the lady walking by me were stalkers or not. Which is the other really fucked up part about it, is I just don't know who's not a stalker. There's another car with a dog, and it's white, and it's at the corner of the house, and it's right before I get to the street, and it also has an 84, just like the last car, the last street. And there was another dog barking as it drove by me. And then he's barking again right when I turned. Did you hear him? He was also barking right when the white car drove by me, and then wasn't barking at any other moments. You can hear it on the video, I bet. That's always happening every time I go outside. There's sink dogs barking, and then when I hear other dogs, I'm like, I don't know if it's a sink dog barking or not. Like, that looked like a stalker right here. There's a silver car over there. He looks like a stalker at the other side. And I think a motorcycle drove in front of me synced. I'm not afraid of them. They startle me sometimes. That white truck was at the corner of the house, I think. And it's probably another stalker dog barking. This tan truck, I think he just synced with two black cars. They're driving by behind him in the distance, and then there was two whiteys driving by on that same street where I saw the black cars. Two whiteys going opposite directions in front of me. I see more whiteys over there. This orange car turns behind me. And there's this white. I see someone walking a dog. Are they gonna stalk with their dog? I see a white car right now at this moment. I see two white cars right now at this moment. That's the one. Is that the same one with the dog in the window? I don't know. It's another one that had a dog in it. It was looking out the opposite window. And there's another white car turning when that white car gets over there. When I get across the street. There's other stalkers driving by that I don't know what else was happening, but I know there's other stalkers driving by. They just constantly drive by, and I just look. Like, I'll look behind me, and they'll be driving by in front of me. So dumb how they're just constantly driving by. It's coming. Oh, a cop. A cop. A piglet bot. A pig face. Is he meeting a tan car over there? Here comes a one light with the car. Oh, it's not a tan car. But it was a gang stalker. Black and silver cars. White truck. Typical shit.